Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another fantastic Cards of the Universe and Everything video. Okay, this is a deck that you probably all are going to want. It's the Harper Lee Bird Killer deck. Yep, we are going to go out and kill some birds based around this fantastic card, Harper Lee. Okay, let's go and have a look at the deck and then we're going to take it into the league and I'm going to show you how good this is at destroying those irritating bird decks. Okay, our first card up is the World Turtle. If your deck is exactly 4 arts and culture cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain plus 14 until played and then repeat for each album. So we've gone with a 4-4-4-4 deck. 4 arts and cultures, 4 life on land, 4 science and 4 history. That's the mix for this deck. Next card up, another life on land. We'll do the 4 life on land cards first. Is Yellow Jacket. Going to really annoy those birds. At the start, your opponent's cards in hand lose -5 until played, so we'll hold it as long as we can. And on the play, your opponent's cards in hand lose -24 this turn. So, cool card. Inland Taping. This is a mega card. If you are trying to do some damage or really annoy those bird decks, what does this one do? On the draw, 2 opponents' random life on land cards in hand lock this turn. And on the draw, 2 random opponents' cards in hand burn 20 for the rest of the round. That's the Inland Taipan. What a cool looking snake that is. 7 for 60. He is a limited legendary, so quite difficult to get, but definitely worth putting in your bird killer deck. Okay, the next card we have got is another cool card. Bit hit and miss this one. It is the Praying Mantis. Oh, hang on, we're still stuck on the inland tapping. What's going on with my keyboard here? There we go. The Praying Mantis. On the draw, if you're losing this round, 2 opponents' random cards in hand lock this round. So the key with this one is to try and get him in the right order for when you're circulating your cards. And here we go, our star of the show, the bird killer himself. Or herself, Harper? I'm not sure. Anyhow, Harper Lee to kill a mockingbird. On the play, your opponent's birds and seabirds cards, wherever they are, lose -25 power for 2 turns. And you'll shake up the system cards in hand, gain 14 at this turn. An absolutely amazing card, like I said, if you're trying to do a lot of damage to these bird cards, which we are. And then another one, or the next one, is another cool card for damaging those birds. Skylar, I think that's how you say it, Skylar. On the play, your Charybdis card, wherever it is, gains +20 permanently, and all life on land cards in both players' hand lose -38 this turn. So we can really do some damage to all of those bird cards. Key here with this one is try and play it when they're playing 3 life on land cards and you're not playing any, and then you will get the maximum damage. Skyala, cool card. Definitely goes nicely in our bird killer deck. And then because we do want to try and win and we're a little bit worried about power, we've put in Art Deco. Can't go wrong with this card at the moment. 6 for 70. On the play, this card gains 20 permanently and you get 1 energy permanently. So we're going to try and buff that one up as much as we can, get it round a few times. And hopefully towards the end of the game when we go for the kill, that will be a cool card for us. Look at this, Hans Trap. He looks like a scarecrow. He's going to scare off those birds for sure. On the play, all cards except your Festive Tradition cards in both players' hand lose -30 this turn. And this card gains 60 permanently. What a cool card. I love him. We're going to circulate him as often as we can, get him really powerful and do a little bit of damage on the way and scare off some of those birds. Okay, on to our science cards. And no surprise, I've gone with Jet Car. This is definitely going to help us win a couple of rounds. On the play, your cards adjacent to this game +80 this turn, and you lose 40 for the next 3 turns. Also gone with Chrono Photographic Gun, again do some damage. Let's aim this one nicely. Let's go for that Dracula Parrot or something. But the card opposite this is going to lose 100. And like I said, we're a little bit worried about the energy, so I put in Simulation Theory. On the draw, your cards cost -3, and if you're winning the round, each of your cards cost another -1 this turn. I put it in and taken it out, this card. When I take it out, I struggle on energy. When it's in, I seem to have too much energy. So the deck's strong enough for killing birds with it, so I've left it in. And then I've done another one. This one's a cool card. This is the Brain. Gives us a little bit of a buff on our cards. So your cards, wherever they are on the draw, gain 23 for 2 turns, and this card locks for 2 turns, so it's not too bad. And then on the return, an opponent's random card locks next turn. And as you've noticed, I've got loads of damage debuff cards, and I've also got a few lock cards in there. I really want to annoy all these bird decks as much as I can. Okay, that is the 4 science cards. Let's move on to the 4 history cards. And you can't go wrong with this one when you're trying to annoy people. Longsword. Play it in the middle slot between any 2 cards, and your opponent loses minus 100 power this turn. And on the return, your weapons of choice cards, wherever they are, cost +4 until played. Well, we have got simulation theory, so that's going to help with that card, and it is going to do some serious damage to those bird decks. As is our next card, a great card to hold, Iron Maiden. At the start, an opponent's random card in hand loses minus 25 this round, and a random card in your hand gains +15 this round. So awesome card, that one. And then on the return, for every round completed, this game gained +1 energy permanently. Then the last 2 history cards, I've gone with Charles Ponzi. We all know Charles. On the draw, you get 50, or your cards in hand gain 50 power this turn, and on the start, your cards lose 10. And Amberum, another cool card for the history collection, 4 for 0. On the return, this card gains 90 and costs -2 permanently. So again, we're going to try and get that one round as often as we can. So I put really these cards in, or a few of these cards in, to make sure we can win each turn, or at least a couple of turns, so we can win the game. I don't just want to kill birds, I want to kill birds and win the game. And then the last 2 cards, I've gone with Flying Dutchman. So if we are a little bit behind, this one will help a lot. If you're losing the round, if you're losing the round, your cards in hand gain +48 power this turn. And if you're winning the round, your Plundering Pirates cards, wherever they are, gain +36 for 2 turns. Well, I don't have any Plundering Pirates, I should say. But we'll use that if we are, or when we are behind. And then the last card, a Paleontology card, Loch Ness Monster, another mythic card, really just to annoy our opponents a little bit more. On the return, your opponent's remaining cards in hand lock next turn. So the key with this deck is to get it in a really cool order, separate all our lock cards, and see what we can do. Look at that, I've still got that horrible black screen at the beginning. Anyhow, let's go straight into a game and see what we can do. Let's see, let's hope we get a bird deck, because this is the bird killer deck. So Paleontology up first. Who are we playing? Bad Beans. Are you a bad bird, Beans? That's my question. Let's have a look. It looks like it possibly. I'm not sure. He's got science, oceans to sea, paleontology. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yes, we've got ourselves a bird deck. Okay, we started off with the Amber and a Hands Trap there to do maximum damage and get hands round as quickly as we can. That is great. Both of those cards have been up nicely now already. And we've got a 47 lead, and we did loads of damage to his cards already. Praying Mantis, that's a shame it came out already. We want that one when we're behind, but let's get him out now. You never know, we might be behind on the next round. We just play those 2? Yeah. Whoa, look at these birds. They are so broken. The birds cards are absolutely terrible now. I mean, if you play birds, you're going to win every game, unless you come up against the Harper Lee bird killer deck. Or did I speak too soon? The next round is, or the next arena, by the way, is birds. Okay, let's go with Brain Mantis. Let's get him out the way. Word tells it on the brain. Let's lock up one more of his cards. Oh, blimey, o'rimey, these birds are so annoying. Let's really annoy this Bad Beans guy now. So that's going to lock up one of his other cards. That other card's going to unlock. Let's see, we're 1-0 down. Now we're going into the birds arena. Okay, let's see how powerful. We should have some of our good cards coming around now. And there is Skylar. Oh, look at that. Minus 38 on all 3 of his cards. Let's put Jet in the middle, and let's just get Iron Maiden. Let's get that maximum buff from Jet card. Okay, this is good. This is more like it. And he even had Griffin. Oh, this is a good bird deck. This is a good test. 3-5-3. And even with all that hit that we did, we're still only just in front. Okay, what have we got next? We've got a Yellow Jacket, which we might need to play. We are in the lead, so Flying Dutch is no good. Oh, Harper Lee. Harper Lee. Let's see what you can do. And we got longsword in the middle, I think. Yellow jacket, longsword, and a Harper Lee. Low score, but we're going to do massive damage here. Oh, Dracula Parrot, goodbye. Oh, there we go. We've got him down to 166. 158. This is close. He's going to get a buff here, isn't he? Yeah. 3210. Oh, I think he's annoyed. Oh, bad beans. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Okay, all that action and we're still 48 behind. But we can now use Flying Dutch, Charles Ponzai. That's why I put these big cards in, these big hitters. Because we do need to try and get out of a round. We aim that at the paleontology card. The science card. Oh, that's good enough. That is good enough. Sorry, bad beans. It's now 1-1 and we just destroyed your bird deck in the bird arena. He's got one card burning, one card locked. This is going nicely. Let's see if we can get some real big damage to him though by getting everything in the right order. Okay, what have we got? There's Hans Trap. He's starting to get powerful already. I'd like to get him back round again. Maybe the Amber Room and Hands again. Or those three. 1, 7, 8. We're going to lock up 2 of his cards there. That was not a bad move actually. I was going to play Hands, but I changed my mind right at the last minute. I thought I'd go for that lock. And now is a good opportunity to play Hands. We're still 3 points behind. He's got 2 cards locked. What have we got here? The only trouble with Hands is I have to probably play him with 2 other cards. Go with that 3-4-1. That looks good. Oh, that's a big bird score, but we're going to take some points off you. This is close. We're behind now. 3-4-1, 4-8-8. Wow. Nice birds. Come on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 2 of his cards locked up. They're both going to unlock. Jet Car's going to help us here. And Praying Mantis. There we go. A nice hit from Praying Mantis. We're behind and it locks up 2 of his cards until the end of the round. Let's go Skyala and Jet Card. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. He can only play those 3 cards. Oh, unlucky. We are going to be just about... Oh, did I speak too soon? I spoke too soon. 298. Wow. Okay. Okay, now I need to concentrate. I bet he's getting annoyed though. If nothing else. This bird deck does work. Stick with it, guys. Because we are getting ready to do maximum damage. I'm going to try and lock up all his cards and then destroy them. The plan at the moment. So let's go with the brain. Longsword in the middle. Have to win this round, by the way. We could do with... Oh dear, we're still going to be behind. I'm just going to lock 1 card and hopefully, if my calculation is right, we are going to get some good cards here. We could get some bad cards. Oh, not as good as I thought. Harper Lee would be useful. Flying Dutch because we're behind yet. 264. He's only playing 1 card. No. Playing 3 cards now. Oh, we're gonna get a good hit on Dracula Parrot there. Oh, that's more like it. That is more like it. Let's keep working away. 252 1 264. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going with Charles, the Amber Room, and Loch Ness, I think. Or do we need to go with Iron Maiden? No, 393. This is going to be very tight. Oh, he could have won the game. He could have won the game. That could have cost you, Bad Beans. Oh, dinner time for me. Not for you. Look at that. We've now locked up 3 of his cards. What was he playing at? I think he was a little bit worried about something. And now we've locked up all of his cards. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen, the 5th round. We have managed to do what I was trying to do, is get all his cards locked. Praying Mantis, though, it's still in the wrong place. 272. It's not going to give us the big enough lead. We need to hold Hand's track because he can't play any cards. So we're just getting the points on the board. Oh, sorry, Bad Beans. 5 cards locked and 2 on fire. This is what happens when you come up against Harper Lee. He's overlocked. He's still in a good position, to be fair, but now we've got Jet Car. We've got Hand's Trap on a massive score. What do we do? Skyala. Is he gonna? It might be a waste with that Skylar. He's playing one of those cards. Every point now counts. That's good. Oh, that is good. Oh, all that hard work. We've absolutely destroyed his cards towards the end of the game now. Absolutely destroyed them. 570 points in the lead. So hard work, perseverance, and just keep chipping away with Harper Lee, Skyala, and some of those other damaged cards. Oh, look at that. We got Longsword, Yellow Jacket, 570 point lead. Let's just do some more damage, shall we? Well, Turtle, Longsword, and Yellow Jacket, just to rub it in. Oh, that's a shame, Bad Beans. That is a shame. Good score still with his birds, but we managed, ladies and gentlemen, to squeeze through a win. Anyhow, that is our Harper Lee Bird Killer deck. You can have a lot of fun playing this. As I said, probably not going to win you a whole heap of games, but when you come up against a bird deck, it's certainly going to give you the victory. And if not, it's really going to annoy your opponent. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be back very shortly with some more. In the meantime, take care, enjoy Q, and we'll see you soon. Bye.